Hello everybody and welcome to Dr. Stone episode 22 anime review. This episode we went cave exploring. It was like Minecraft. What else happened? It was a birthday surprise. Hooray, happy birthday to our boy. And also I've come to the realization we have 2 episodes left. We may not be fighting Tsukasa in this season, which, you know, that's a bit disappointing. Or is it 25? Is it 25? I don't remember. But you know what? I don't think it's going to happen this season. Regardless, I think we're going to get all the prep work done, and they're going to be like, to battle, and then the credits are going to roll, and people are going to be like, damn it, and then they'll announce a movie or something. That would make a lot of sense actually to me. If the battle is a bit massive, it could be just like one movie, just following on from the series immediately. I could see that happening. I've not read the manga though, so I have no idea. But anyway, yeah. Enjoyed this episode. It gave Magma more to him. Magma. It's Magma, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, it gave him more than, I guess made him not a suspect, if you will. Made him not suspicious. Made him not a traitorous snake, I think is a good way to put it. We'll get to it when we get... Anyway, let's get into the episode from the beginning and all that. Let's do this. Episode begins where we picked up, or left off last week, I should say, with our trio of adventurers, that being Chrome, Senku, and Magma. They're going spelunking. Before they leave, Gen tells Magma something, but they do the thing where we're not allowed to hear it till later on, because, that'd be great, wouldn't it? And afterwards, when they all leave, Gen goes, he's finally gone. Senku's finally left the village. Gen's gonna take over, he's gonna do something evil. No, didn't think this for a second. I thought it was something nice, and it was, but they played it off like Gen's a traitor, but actually no, he wasn't. So yeah, I saw that coming personally, but good job. The gang arrives at the cave, and Chrome goes on for about 45 minutes about how he doesn't trust Magma at all. He's like, he's gonna turn this man. And Senku's like, listen, Chrome, I don't care. We need his strength to get the stuff. Without him, we wouldn't be able to get it. So we're just gonna, if he does betray us, we're just gonna have to deal. We didn't have another option, Chrome, so shut your pie hole. That's not what he says, but he might as well have. They find some pits, I forgot what he called it. He gave it a name, but it's like thin rock, and it cracks. And Magma ends up saving Senku. He like punches him out of the way, but then he falls, and Senku's holding him. And Chrome's like, "No, Magma tried to push you off the edge, man. He's a traitor. I knew it." And then. Anyway, Magma then agrees with Chrome. He's like, yeah, I tried to push you off the edge. And I'm like, no you didn't, Magma. I know you didn't. Like, why are you trying to make yourself look bad? To save Senku, I guess? I mean, Magma, you're a good guy, really. I mean, you're not. You're a bit of a dick, but you're a good dick. Isolate that. But yeah, then they both end up falling in the hole. Chrome's got the genius idea. It's like, maybe if we fill the hole with water, you will rise. And I was like, that's a stupid idea, Chrome. But then Senku's like, that's a brilliant idea. And I'm like, okay, Senku's smarter than me, so I'll take his word for it. He does some math to figure out how long it would take. He's like, it'll take about 6 hours to get on. Like, it's a long time, Senku, to be encased in water. He's like, well, just to narrowly avoid hypothermia. And it's like, oh, okay, Senku. I'm glad you'll narrowly avoid hypothermia. But yeah, Senku talks to Magma. He's like, hey, it's not just the boffins that we need the strong people and the smart people, we need everyone. That's how society works. And Magma then sort of realizes, yeah, science is cool, and this world Senku's on about. Senku's a good guy, basically, is what he's on about. The water's coming up, Senku is like freezing, and Magma's like, alright mate, and he shoves him, throws him up, and Senku has escaped. Hooray, they've overcome the trial, which is just the big hole. They've overcome the big hole trial. And Magma is an alright dude now. Thumbs up. Around the campfire, Senku is like, worst case scenario, we would have had to hug. And I don't want to hug you, Magma. And Magma's like, it's alright, man, I don't want to hug you either. So, fair enough for that. Does that work if you're in water? Because surely your body heat would go down itself, because you're in the water. I don't know, I'm not a science man. They continue their spelunking until they find a striped rock called the Skarn deposit, and that's a thing, the science, and it's got a load of special rocks on it and stuff. But yeah, then Magma decides to attack them with a pickaxe, except now he's changed his mind, he's not going to do that. Chrome apologizes to him, it's like, hey man, sorry for thinking you were going to try and kill us. I do apologize. And whatever, they got the tungsten, hooray. And Chrome has said, but the real tungsten is the friends we made along the way. And the other two are like, dude, that's cringy, man. I cringe I cringe, man. I hate that word so much. It was funny in this episode, but I hate the word cringe. I just hate it. Yeah, they're like, it's cringy, man. And then they get more rocks, but then Gen, or Magma, remembers what Gen told him. We finally know what it was. It's basically like, hey, you got 3 days to get Senku back here. If you're not, you're in trouble, basically. So Magma starts freaking out. He's like, oh crap. And, drags him out of the cave because Senku is about to experience a takeover. Oh no, the village is revolting. Whatever shall he do? So Senku gets blindfolded and everyone's against him, basically. Everyone's working with Gen. Senku is like, you finally realized if you give me up and destroy all the science, Tsukasa will leave you alone. And I'm like, yeah, they could do that. But then Gen's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, Senku. But here, let me open your blindfold. There's a telescope in front of him. And you know what? This kind of got me. I was like, oh, that's really nice. I was like, cry, Senku. Cry. He didn't cry because there's people around. But I was like, do it, Senku. Show you're a human to these people. He didn't, though. It's a birthday present. They made him an observatory. Everyone worked on it. You see all the main cast and then some people from the side as well that we, just side characters. No one knows. Yeah, they were all working on it. And then they know it's his birthday because because Senku told him in a previous episode, it might have been last week, I don't remember, but he told him, I've been alive this many days. So Gen did the math, I guess, to figure out when his day was. And then also, Gen found the writing that Senku put of the day, the year or whatever it was, that he unpetrified. So he was like, man, he was counting that whole time? He's my best friend. And then he was like, yeah, that's pretty cringy. And Senku was like, yeah, that is pretty cringy. And they're like, because they're all friends. It's great. The second that's cringy, that was better, because it was sort of like, they said it was cringy, but it was like, it's a nice moment. But the first one with Chrome was actually cringy. And I'm going to stop using that word, because I hate that word, as I said. That was the end of the episode, I believe, yes. So yeah, I believe we've got 2 episodes left, which doesn't seem long enough to wrap up the war against Tsukasa, unless it's going to be a complete stealth mission. They're just going to get there without anyone noticing, no conflict, and just win. And I don't see that happening. So either second season or a movie, with that, because they wouldn't just leave it. They would just leave it unfinished, wouldn't they? It's anime. They always leave them unfinished. Just, yeah. Hopefully we get a decent ending, and I've got a feeling they're going to announce more. It'd be that either a movie or a new season afterwards. I just have that feeling, about this. I'm just like, it doesn't seem that expensive. Well, I mean, I have no idea, but it's not the best animated show. It's not terrible, but it could be better. So yeah, I could just see them announcing more. I don't know where the manga is. I don't know how far we are, in relation to the manga. I assume there's still a decent amount left, to work with. So they'll probably do that, I assume. But anyway, we're not at the end yet. Next episode, did they say what we're doing next episode? I don't remember. Oh, no, I don't remember what the next episode's called either. That's not good. Not that they give me that much of a hint anyway. But I mean, they've got to get back to work on the flowchart. I imagine that's where we'll finish the season. Is, hey, they've made the cell phones, but they haven't attacked yet. They've I think they'll finish the flowchart and that'll be it, and they'll end with a let's go do this thing, and then the credits will roll and everyone will be annoyed, and then there'll be a big announcement or something at the end. That's the only way they could really do that, because if they do that ending, just finish the thing but don't go fight, if they do that ending and then they don't announce something, people are going to be mad, and you don't want to make people mad. But yeah, what do I know? Nothing. That's the answer. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and liking and commenting and all those other things if YouTube likes it when you do. I will see you next week. for another episode of Dr. Stone. And bye, guys.